Well, I really enjoy teaching in Korea for a number of reasons. One, the students are fantastic. If you're actually a teacher and you really love teaching, Korea is a fantastic place to teach because the students are absolutely so hungry for knowledge and will basically give you feedback on anything that you want them to do. If you assign homework, it actually does get done, and they will go above and beyond what you ask them to do. I think the PIP program in Pagoda is actually a really good program because not only does it focus on the conversation aspects of the English language, but it also focuses on the reading aspects and the writing aspects, which I think is a very important point for communication that oftentimes Korean students don't get. It teaches them how to communicate in English, which is completely opposite to what the way that they're actually used to communicating. So I think it's sort of a three-point approach that offers them a complete experience in English and really makes them prepared for the career opportunities that are to come. If you're a first-time visitor to Korea, you might find that it's actually can be a very difficult place to live in because the culture is completely different to what you're used to. However, I think one of the best ways for you to avoid any types of problems or homesickness is to just to get involved. And there are so many opportunities in Seoul, especially to get involved. There's an active nightlife, there are a lot of foreigner groups, there are foreigner sort of friendly areas where you can actually go get information in English, and you can basically have an entire schedule planned every day for a month if you wanted to. Another thing that's good about working at this school is we work here in Jongro, and I don't know if you can see just over here, but just across the street is Jongro Park, which is a very famous park in the city center. So if you want to have lunch, you can always go over to the park, get away, sit down with some trees and eat your lunch. Or if you'd like to also, very nearby here, there is a suburb called Insadong, which is one of the art districts in Seoul and is a fantastic place to just go get a cup of coffee or eat some traditional Korean food if that's what you'd like to do. And just behind me is the city center of Seoul in Jongro. So if you want to eat possibly some Western style food, there are a lot of choices available for you at any time. So pretty much this area can cater to any taste that you have, really. To my left over here is the kitchen, which has an ample supply of instant coffee. But, however, if you are actually hankering for a real decent cup of coffee, you can go straight across the alleyway, and there is a Starbucks. On my right, you'll probably notice that we've got a teacher's lounge. You'll notice that many of the teachers are kind of just hanging out, reading books. It's a very casual atmosphere in the teacher's lounge. And just across from the teacher's lounge, you'll probably notice the PIP intensive program room where many of our students go to study, whether it be PIP or other courses that they might be preparing in. They also have access to things like computers, printers, so if they are making things like presentations, for example, they have a lot of resources that they can do that.